How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video on Sword Art Online Alicization Rising Steel. And in today's video we're actually going to be talking about more info we got regarding the new characters that we're going to get, right? So the Incarnate Kirito, as well as Mooncradle Ronie. More information on the ranking event that's coming as well, and all that sorts of things. So let's hop right into the news. And first, let's start with the banner. So it's called Sprint Towards the Future, and here we're going to be getting the Mooncradle Ronie as well as Integrity Knight Kirito, as well as we can see there's going to be the ranking event, which we're going to be going over in a bit. So first things first, they're both fire elements, so that's really good for fire element because probably the weakest not category, but typing of the game as of now. Yeah, it has to be that. So here gives a little talks about like the illustration, right, of the Kirito and all that. So there will be a pickup scouts for Ronie and I think Kirito as well. So let's jump right here into Kirito's detail and see exactly what he can do. So this is going to be the Interior Knight with the Black Sword Kirito. His special partner is going to be Ronie. And let's see, he gets a break buff when enhanced mode is activated, so he is going to be an enhanced mode character. His break skill also lowers the enemy's charge amount, which is going to be very interesting. During his enhanced mode, it also comes with a physical resistance debuff. His assault skill gets stronger while my bad, I can't read. Okay, so his assault skill gets stronger while in enhanced mode, and it comes with a physical resistance debuff. His Incarnate skill, release recollection, is a single enemy slash attack, plus its damage increases when the enemy's Incarnate is 150% or more. Very interesting. So it's gonna be very, very conditional. So he's gonna be really good for, of course, ranking events, right? Certain bosses that get a lot of Incarnate. But that's gonna be very interesting to see exactly how much more damage he does, because 150% is kind of a lot. So we'll see. He has a super powerful additional attack with a special partner Ronie. He comes with a party skill feature. Leader skill increases fire element attack by 5%, as well as member skill increases fire element by 1% per attack. Okay, so this character right away very interesting with how he gets more damage if the enemy has Incarnate of 150% or more. He got some physical debuff, he got some enhanced mode, of course we've seen it. He got this break skill that also lowers the enemy's charge amount. So it's gonna be very interesting to see exactly how he functions and how good he is, especially with fire element that has a lot of good charge characters such as Iskan. There's gonna be the good enhancer Shata on the team as well as Batao 80s, the new Quinilla or administrator. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how we can build a good team out of all these characters, right? So now we're going to Ronie, and it's gonna be Spirit Towards the Future Ronie. His special partner is of course Kirito, and she's gonna be basically more of a healer, I think. So she has a heal skill that also heals your reserve characters and fill up one step of the recollection field gauge. So we've seen this already with a lot of characters, right? So we've seen it with Dark Element Lifa that came out. We saw it with the Anniversary Earth Element Asuna or Sub-Delegate Asuna. But she actually gets an extra little buff that those characters didn't have, which is increasing the recollection field gauge. Even though it's only by 1, it's still very important to fill that up, because it gives more attack and more defense to your characters. So that's a pretty good perk she picked up there. Her assault skill is a single enemy attack, and that also increases the critical damage of all allies. Plus, she also comes with a skill that can increase an ally's Incarnate break amount. So she's gonna be an enhancer for break. So that's pretty good. Of course, she's gonna be really good, because she's a healer. She's gonna be more of a support type character. What I'm reading here, because she has to heal. She has the enhance mode, not the mode, but the enhanced skill for Incarnate break, and she raises the critical damage of all allies as well. So she's gonna be a really good support character for the fire element team. And let's just keep reading what she does. Her Incarnate skill, Volcanic Rush, is a multi-target slash attack that also comes with a single enemy slash additional attack. So she's an AoE, and then she has an additional attack that aims at one person. So extra damage is also good. Plus its damage increases when the recollection field gauge fire is at step 3 or higher. She has a super powerful additional attack with her special partner Kirito, and she comes with the party skill features as well. So leader skill increases fire elemental attack by 5%, as well as member skill increases fire elemental attack by 1%. So she's gonna be a really good support with her heal, the enhance skill for break, as well as giving your allies crit when she does her assault, and also she's gonna be hitting pretty hard, but it's also conditional though, because you need to have 3 gauges filled up in the recollection field, which is in ranking events kind of hard because the enemy tends to manipulate it and override the gauges amount sometimes towards their typing. So it's gonna be very interesting. So you're gonna need a lot of characters that can actually increase it more in order to get the good amount of power from this Ronie. So now we go into the status. So now we go into the stats, as well as see something interesting that's here that we don't really see. So the stats. So Kirito has a good not magic attack, but he has a good base attack. So almost 2400. His speed is kind of lacking though. He has good crit, good health. Pretty good defense for both magic and base defense. So this character is actually really solid, really good, but he's not one of the best characters, right? So let's see, his break is basic 50%, lowers physical resist by 15%. Okay, play as a character in enhanced mode, strengthening your skills and increasing MP required by useful skills for 2 turns. And he also increases his own Incarnate break by 1.3% for 1 turn. Oh, he increases the Incarnate break. That's pretty good. So obviously you want to run him with this new Ronie, right? Because he enhances Incarnate break, so that's pretty good. And now this is the interesting part right here. Well, not really, but you can see that his stats go up, right? So it goes up to 60% for break when he's in enhanced mode. 50% stays the same. So here is actually shows us what effect we get when we actually put in a dupe of Kirito. So say you're lucky and you pull 2 of them in one multi, right? So now you got a dupe, and what that dupe does is it decreases the required magic power by 2.5% when there's a wind element enemy. So this is pretty cool that they actually start showing us this, because before you get dupes you didn't really know what they do, right? But now we actually know, so that's pretty cool. So that's gonna be actually really good for him, because enhanced mode characters, their weakness is they waste a lot more MP than regular units, because of course you're like doubling the stats on the skills they have when you go into enhanced mode. So the more dupes you have is actually gonna be really good, because you're lowering the amount of MP you're actually using on these skills, and it saves you a lot more MP to be able to do additional skills than what you would regularly do. So that's really cool. So now we're going to Ronie, which I'm the character I'm more excited for. So let's see her stats. Okay, so her attack is pretty good. No, it's not the highest one we've seen, but it's also not the lowest one we've seen. So it's a little bit above average. 2230 for base attack, 1980 for magic attack. Speed could be better. It's pretty bad. Her crit's alright. She got good defense for both magic defense and base defense, and her health could be better. But her stats are kind of average, I would say. But she makes it up with all her support that she does here, right? So as you guys can see here, like the multiplier for Incarnate Break is obviously 2.25, which is a little bit above, which is like the highest one we've seen, right? So the front line gets weak heal. The same for the reserve. Her slash is extra strong, and it raises the allies critical by 20% for 2 turns. And then we get like a dupe of her. It increases her attack by 4% versus wind element enemies when using assault skill. So of course that's gonna help her do way more damage. So overall, these are good characters. Are they the best characters in the game? No, not by a long shot. But they're good to have, especially for fire that is really lacking in power. And you get a really good support character from Ronie here, as well as a good break unit from Kirito here. So aside from them coming, we're getting a new ranking event as well. We're getting the 80s and the orphanage, where we're gonna get a chance to be able to get this new operator 4-star card, which is really cool, because operator is obviously a character that's well respected in the game, right? So I'm surprised we're getting a card of her before we even get a Klein or Agio card. So it is what it is, right? We're eventually gonna get those cards. So there's her art. There's nothing really. We don't got none of her details here, so obviously the new characters, Kirito and Ronie, are gonna be bonus characters, right? So they're gonna probably be able to do more damage. And a bunch of other cool rewards. And then there's gonna be also a pickup scout for Ronie. So I don't know why this is coming out, but we are getting one tomorrow. Yes, I believe tomorrow. Tomorrow night, so Wednesday night, when the banner goes live, as well. This banner will also go live, which is interesting. And then we saw the banner, and then there was also this that they talk about like people cheating or getting right. They're basically like cheating and getting really high scores in ranking events, and they're just giving out warnings saying if you continue doing this, you will be banned and they will take action against your accounts and all that. So don't cheat, guys, because you ruin the fun for a lot of people, as well as you're getting banned. So what's the point of cheating? Might as well just play the game like everyone else and do your best, right? So that's pretty much it for the video, guys. That's all the details we're getting. Of course, the 2 new characters coming out tomorrow night. The ranking event's coming out tomorrow night as well. I'm really excited for Ronie. Of course, Kirito's pretty cool, but I'm really like Ronie as a character, so I'm looking more for Ronie. So I hope you guys are really excited for this coming up for the New Year's. We didn't get no banner what is it, last week for Christmas, but they're trying to make it up with this Moon Cradle release, right? Because I believe this is the first game to actually implement this Ronie, this version of Ronie, because Memory Defect doesn't have her, and neither does Integral Factor. So it's gonna be actually the first game we get this version of Ronie. So that's pretty cool, right? So if you guys liked the video, make sure to go down there, hit that like button, as well as subscribe for more content just like this. And I hope you guys continue watching the videos, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.